here for folks like us. Wrong city, wrong people.
Alright, welcome back to the channel everybody. ASAP Grim here, and this is the continuation of however long I'm going to be playing this game. It's a no commentary playthrough. I'm just recording as I play and chill in the background in hopes that maybe something like this might be helpful for you guys if you're in similar situations where this game is just really relaxing. For me, I've been working on a million things in the background. Obviously, it's the Christmas season and my brain is a little bit cooked, so it kind of feels like back whenever I was in college and I had major projects due and finals coming up and stuff like that. My brain is just, it's on fire right now, so I need something I can chill to, and this game does it for me. So it is a no commentary playthrough, but at the beginning of every episode I'll give you a little rundown on what we're doing. So in the last episode we got our blueprint laid out that consisted of this power line with some applicable water lines, or water lines where applicable. We put up a I guess in order, we put up this Stirling generator and then this concrete extractor. Then I believe I built power. Well, no, actually this was probably the very first thing. I'm an inventor, so they don't require maintenance, and I put this guy up. Then Stirling generator, then concrete to get the concrete going. Then I got my power panels up here. The next thing I did was, the next priority was to get my fuel. I guess, I don't know what to call it, like a process. The water has to mix in this tank, so you need both of them. And I got these two up, lickety split. Then we put up the water here. I had to decide how I wanted to place it, because it will create dust. Lack of demand, okay. After that, put up the water tank. Then I laid the dome down, and once we got the dome built, then I supplied it with oxygen with the Moxie. And currently we're about to flatten this land right here and actually out to here as well. That's going to give me room, because I don't have a lot of real good growth potential for solar panels going out this way, because I'm going to have another, I don't know what to call these, landing pads. I'm going to have another landing pad right here, and I just don't like growing them out this way because there's an exit door here. It looks funny and it bothers me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a power cable right here, and we'll attach, like a battery storage, a storage battery right here, and then some, like 4 more electric panels, because we're really close to capacity. We're creating 60. There's a total demand of 49. If I wanted to close this, you can see we're barely over the threshold. So how are we going to build up enough power for storage, right? So we need more power. Here inside the dome, the things that are unlocked right now, and actually this one needs to be locked. I actually have to redo this, guys, because I was planning on building a passage right here, taking it down, maybe connecting to another dome, and then eventually forking over here where there's going to be a dome right here to take advantage of these two guys. But then I realized, well, that run's not going to make it all the way, so there has to be a connecting dome between them, so it's a total of 3. And there's nothing for this dome to do right here, so that won't be happening. Instead, what we'll be doing is we'll be building a dome over here eventually to take care of this metal deposit, or take advantage of it. And so I would rather have my passageway extending out to that dome, which means that I have to redo these 2 panels right here. I need to, well, I don't need to move them over. I need to move this down, put this little guy right here, this pond or whatever this is, into the middle. Well, to be honest with you, I don't quite know. The more I'm thinking about this, the more I think that I think my passage has to go here. Just the way that they kind of work, it's going to work better if I go diagonally down. But from this side right here. So you get the idea. I'll be kind of shuffling some things, but to let you know what I've got going on here, these things are not going to be coming up for a while. This is an electronics store, an art store, and this is a science depot. And I very well, I mean, I'm going against like general rules of thumb by even considering this stuff, but this will come on the second cargo or a personnel ship, so they're not coming up for a while. Right here's housing. That's going up right now. This is a secondary housing unit. It will come up later whenever we're ready for our second rocket. Right here, these are essentials. We've got an infirmary, a grocery, and a diner. I've got a nursery, a playground, and a school, because we're going to have a kid. It's going to happen. They're going to be very comfortable here. I don't have a vista, but it's not going to matter. And then right here is a large garden that also is going up. These things here are on hold. So this is going up. This section here is going up. I think it's this one right here that's going up, even though I might have to do some moving around. I think that has you all caught up. You have an idea of what I'm expanding to. We are going to have to find ways to make money because this is going to go pretty quick. I'm not the world's greatest at this. That's why I'm at such an easy spot, is just to kind of try and learn the game. So I'll go ahead and let it go on that. I will mute Mike and we'll get to playing.
This is your host, Futuristic Fabrizio, and you're listening to Revelation Radio. Stay tuned and find out what the future has in store for you.
Orphan drones. Council session open. Vote passed. New faction opportunity.
Fabo, back with you lovely listeners riding the sound waves right into tomorrow and beyond. Here's another science update. Martians are better looking than Earthlings. It's a no-brainer, right? You know, without all that gravity dragging our faces down, we have a lot more to smile about. This is futuristic Fabrizio, and you're listening to Revelation Radio.
Funding received. Funding received. A rocket has arrived. Research complete.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
New colonists have arrived. Heavy drone workload. A building has stopped working.
Et voilà, Fabrizio, in full prediction mode today, You have tuned into Revelation Radio, my dear friends. But of course, you knew that. And what is more, I, Fabrizio, knew that you knew that. And furthermore, I predicted that you would be tuning in right now, which is why I am here waiting for you, as you can see. How could I have known? Who but I could have known the mysterious Fabrizio? Here now, in my hand, I am holding a golden envelope that I will now open. And inside is my prediction that I will read to you now. You are listening to Revelation Radio. Amazing!
Council session open. Vote passed. Heavy drone workload. A building has stopped working.
Our colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Warning, insufficient resources. Warning, insufficient resources. Sector scanned. Warning, insufficient resources. Warning, insufficient resources. scanning. No sector set for scanning. Milestone completed.
For the first time, a human has been born on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
Well, that's what I was waiting for. I knew we were close because we had 60 comfort, and I think it takes 55 for people to start feeling comfortable enough to start families. And then we had a lot of people with the sexy trait, which helps boost that probability. So, hooray us. We want to go ahead and let these child specialty places go ahead and start constructing now. The fireworks have gone off and we have our first Martian born. Let's see. We can see what his or her name is. Age group. Child. Vector Saturn. A boy. No specialization, no traits yet. He's currently playing. Get a lot of benefits from Martian born. They don't want it, they don't get Earth sick, like homesick. And tend to be more resilient as a result. And they do their jobs better. They're more productive.
Warning, insufficient resources.
We're gonna go ahead and let this guy unload all of his metal, and then I'll set him to start ferrying this waste rock over here. As a matter of fact, I think I can make this primary. Oh, you can name them. Oh, it's by desired amount. Okay, let's set these two as being a high desired amount, and this one as a minimum desired amount. That'll have them ferrying this stuff up here where I have my
Warning, insufficient resources.
rare metals refinery. How we looking? Okay, we got just a little bit more metal. And how are we looking down here for land clearing? This is producing a lot of waste rock for us, which is also producing rare metals. Still have quite a ways to go. It's only 29% done, and I don't think people have worked on it for a while because I don't have my drone commander there. They are busy getting this stuff here buried over. That's what I was trying to show you guys, is that we had the polymers depot within range and the polymers themselves, and then the food is a lot easier.
Insufficient resources.
Oh, don't load. Yeah, see, he's grabbing waste rock and they're starting to ferry that stuff up here. So I also had to construct more,
about a games of chance. A roll of the die and your future
hold on,
becomes clear because you just lost all
more
your
power,
or
as well
Council
as
session open.
more power accumulators, because they only discharge a maximum capacity of X, and if your power requirements at nighttime are over that, it doesn't matter how much they have in reserve. It's only trickling out so fast. It's like having it's like a reservoir, you know. If you have a whole reservoir full of water, but the outlet that you're letting the water out is very narrow, it doesn't matter how deep that lake is back
building
there.
has stopped working.
It can only feed so much. So let's see, we're going to, I think, go right here. Founders receive extra comfort from servicing needs. So I'm going to prepare this. Yeah. Looks like it will pass the next time this comes up. And, let's see, what else, guys? Well, since we've had a Martian born, we can go ahead and build our second living complex. That's where things start to really, they really begin to kick up, because we can fill this science building. That's going to boost our science a lot. And then maybe with our third personnel delivery, we can get a bunch of botanists and can open up a farm right here. Things are slowly progressing. We don't really have a need to extend beyond this barrel dome right now. I don't think. See, this is the thing. I'll just find out from experience whether I get bit by not having production up very fast. I'm really trying to just rely on deliveries to keep me floating in these areas rather than expanding to new domes to get that going. And I don't know if that's the right thing or not. I'm experimenting. So I think what we'll do, doing out here for metals. Let's go back. I don't think I have any other sites for him to explore. And then we will save it. Doing here. Our producing 100, we only need 66. So we're actually a little bit over budgeted there. We have plenty of nighttime power now, I believe. So we can keep this guy shut, which will lower his maintenance requirement. Help us ultimately up in this department and stuff. Whatever it is that it looks like he needs a polymer for maintenance. Alright, guys. Once this guy gets into dock at Earth, he will deliver 10 rare metals, and that's going to net us a pretty good chunk of change. So we're getting low here, but we should get a pretty significant boost. That's 60% now. We will go ahead and save it. I'm going to dive back into Cyberpunk and continue getting ready for kind of a preparatory series that we'll be doing once the new year begins. But until then, happy holiday season, everybody. Merry Christmas. Want to say the holiday season because I want to include Thanksgiving, and we got New Year's coming up. But I also want to give honor to Jesus Christ, King of the universe, by going ahead and saying Merry Christmas, which is really back to being fairly, I guess, docile. But there for a little bit, the woke people were just really after that for whatever reason, and I think that has since worn off, and even people that don't agree, they understand that whenever you say Merry Christmas, you're not trying to trample over their beliefs or force your religion down the throat. It's well-meaning, like take no offense where none is intended. So that's one of the things I'm really thankful for, is that woke still exists, but it has retreated a lot since it had its 15 minutes of fame. I would say 2018 maybe. 2018 to 2020 seemed to be the peak. From what I could tell, it kind of kicked off in 2016. Maybe it's 2015. And kind of peaked fairly rapidly, and then because it's a bad philosophy and ultimately racist, it's been pretty much rejected. So anyway, that's something to be thankful for, huh? Alright guys, well, let's see, did I save it? I think I did. Brazil Soul 9. Brazil Soul 9. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Graham. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. I'll see you in the next episode. If there's a next episode, this is very much casual and unofficial, where this story continues.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found